Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Nana.
And what does Nana mean to you?
Nana means to me everything.
Yeah. And if there's one thing you could say to Nana, what would it be?
It would be I love her so much that I love her to the whole entire galaxy back. Back.
Thank you, honey.
Happy Mother's Day.
You love mommy?
I love mommy.
Does she make you really happy?
Yep.
Is she your whole world?
Yeah.
Is she your best friend?
Yes.
And if you could tell mommy one thing, what would it be?
I love you.
Perfect. Give me a high five. Yeah.
Happy Mother's Day, Angie. I just want to tell you that you mean so much to me and to my family, Amanda, Luna, and all those that essentially you have touched in my life and Amanda's life as well. It doesn't go unnoticed. I see it very often. You have been kind, patient, caring, loving towards me, especially being kind of, in a way, the new member of the family, and not so much anymore, but, initially at the beginning. You're a special kind of person. You really are. And I think it's oftentimes misunderstood and underrated how much you really are. And you may not feel like that sometimes, but you very much are. The best kind of people are the kindest people. And you most definitely are one of those people, and you hold a very special place in my heart. Words can't exactly describe everything, but I try, So I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. I hope you enjoyed it. I really do. And to many, many more.
Perfect. And if there's one thing you could say to her right now, heartfully, what would it be?
One thing I could say? Everything I just said? Let me see something. Sometimes miracles are just good people with kind hearts.
Perfect.
Hi Angie, happy Mother's Day. We love you very much. You mean a lot to us. Everything that you do for everybody all the time, even if you kind of put yourself to the side, you're very selfless. You're a very amazing woman. You're very caring, and you are drop dead gorgeous. You're super funny. You're just amazing all around. And again, happy Mother's Day. We love you.
And if there's one thing you could say to her right now, what would it be?
It's really nice to be able to openly talk with you about stuff that's hard for me to talk about with other women. And I appreciate that even though we have different opinions about things, I still feel comfortable talking to you about them, judgment free. That means a lot, and I love you for it.
Happy Mother's Day to our bonus mom, Angie. What you mean to me, that's kind of hard to put into words, honestly. And I know with certain things it's hard for me to say it in words, but you changed literally everything. The way that I think, the way that, I've been healing, been encouraging me to be a better person and talk me through all the crap that I've been through and, even my brother's been through. And you're always there. Even if we do something crappy and, we never have to worry about you judging us or loving us any less. And I really, really appreciate that and love you for that. You're one of my best friends, and I feel like I could talk to you about anything, and I am so glad that you are a part of our life. Thank you so much for everything that you do, and loving everybody around you and having plenty of love to give all the time. I hope that, everybody else in your life, including myself, can give you back some of that love that you spill onto all of us. I love you so much.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. I just want to let you know I love you so much. I struggled a little bit to figure out what the best Mother's Day gift was to get you. I could go with something expensive, something customizable, but to be honest, my love for you doesn't have a dollar price, so I figured I'd create you something that you can have for forever and always. So basically I just want to tell you that I love you to the moon and back. From the age 17 years old, I never thought I'd make it past 18. I was perfectly fine dying in the streets because that's where I was headed. You know, my biological egg donor treated me like shit, chose her new husband over me, and quite frankly, I'd rather be dead than be alive. And then when I turned 18, you entered my life. You know, you and my dad drove out an hour plus to come pick me up, and you changed my whole life around. I went from living in the streets and just not having a will to live to suddenly feeling what it's like to be loved. I never knew that type of feeling. And from day one, you accepted me. I didn't have to do anything special. I didn't have to earn your trust or love. You just gave that to me instantly, and I genuinely could never give that back to you. Hell, half the days I wake up in night sweats and terrors just from the, you know, past things I had to live through, but I just think that you came into my life and you made it so much better. I don't know where I would be without you, and you know, my dad was a broken man and you fixed that, just like you fixed me. And I don't care what any DNA test says, I don't care what any paperwork says, you're my mother. I don't care if you came into my life at 18, you're my mother. You know, you were also the one who helped drive and helped me pick up my first son here. When I was at my all-time low, you took time out of your day to drive me, to help me get him. And I don't know where I'd be without you. So I figured to help repay you, I'd create this everlasting memory. It'll be here for all days and times. If you have a bad day, you can click on this video and watch it. If you wanted to see how much we love you, I just wanted to create something that will never disappear, just like my love for you. I look to see you when you're 80, 90 years old, and I'd never want anything to happen to you. So from the bottom of my heart, I love you so much, Mom. I would never, ever do anything to hurt you, and to be honest, you're my whole world. So happy Mother's Day, Mom. I love you very much.
Alright, I'm thankful for Mom that she gives me life.
Speak louder.
Basically everything I got. Simplest way to put it. Without her being there, I would be like not very alive. With the simplest way to put it.
And clearly you love Mom?
Yep.
There's one thing you could say to Mom right now, what would it be?
Thank you.
Happy Mother's Day. I know you're having a great day already, but a few words. I just want to say that you are an amazing mother. Ever since I met you, you have taught me so much, and that says a lot because there's so many people in my life that have been in my life forever and have not taught me as much as you have, but you are an amazing mom. I look up to you every single day, and I love you with my whole heart. You've raised beautiful children.
And if you could say one thing to her right now, what would it be?
Stay who you are. Keep growing, but stay exactly who you are because you're amazing.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. You are the best mom that anyone could have. You're always there for everyone, and you're also our momager. Anytime we have any questions, we already know we can come to you, and that's like a big relief in life. So we appreciate you so much, and I just hope you have the best that the world can offer because you deserve it.
All right.
I love you, Mom.
And if you could say one thing to Mom right now, what would it be?
One thing I can say is that, yeah, she deserves everything good, and yeah, she's just the best, you know? I can't really say anything but that. She's the best, and she deserves the best.
Happy Mother's Day. Something special for you. I want to let you know how I feel about you. From the moment I seen you, I knew that day in the dance floor that you were special, that you was gonna be my wife. I just knew that I needed to be determined and get those digits, you know what I mean? You've done so much for me. Let me live again, trust again, letting go. Help me be me, you know? Like even my children, you help them be finally comfortable to call the home again, you know? You mean so much to me. And I want to let you know that I'm blessed because of you. And I'm very grateful. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hey Mama, it's me again. By now you've already seen the whole entire video, but I still had more I wanted to say. Didn't get it all off my chest, so I'm kind of just circling back to myself. I didn't want to say it early in the video and take up too much time. I wanted to make sure everyone got their voice in with their videos that was recorded. Also, sorry about the lighting back here. You can't really see everything too much, but I promise I'll get that lighting fixed. I also have some stuff written down here because I kind of had a strict list of what I wanted to go by and what I want to mention. So if I'm not fully looking at the camera, I'm sorry. I just didn't want to get off track here. But it took me ages to decide what to get you for Mother's Day this year, and yes, I know I'm late on the gift, but there is a good reason why. I could have spent a lot of money on a gift or created something with my hands, but to be honest, Mom, none of that really sounded good enough to me, especially for you. I decided to create this video for you and upload it so it'll always be here whenever you want to watch it. Literally whenever, today, tomorrow, next week, it's always going to be here for you, Mom. It'll be here for when Luna and Juju grow up and they can watch it back, because they're not going to really understand what's going on or understand the video, obviously, because they're too young. But I'm hoping 10-15 years down the road they'll be able to look back at this and smile and see their younger selves. It'll also be here if you're having a rough day and you need something to make you smile, or if something were to ever happen to one of us, God forbid, you'll still have this and know that we're always with you, and you'll always be able to hear our voices, and it's full of love. And I want you to understand that, Mom, it is full of all of our love. You gave me a second home and a second chance at life when I was ready to give up, and I was living for the day, not caring if I was gonna die, because we know me at 17 years old, I was a wild kid, but by then I'd gone through so much physical and mental abuse in the first home that I was in, and like I said, you saved me from that, so I owe you everything. You make my father very, very happy, and after all he's been through, and that man has been through a lot, he literally deserved the perfect woman, and I genuinely believe he found that in you. Like, I believe my dad found the perfect angel, and I'm so happy he met you. There's literally no way I could repay you for saving my life and changing me to the amazing man that I am today, but I felt this was a great step toward that goal. I'm gonna work every day of my life trying to become a very successful and wealthy person, not for myself, but to give you and Dad and our family everything. You deserve the world, and my goal in life is one day to retire both you and Dad and put our family on the map, like we've been talking about. That way we can spend more time together. If you ever wondered whether or not we love you, Mom, I genuinely hope that this answers that for you. Like, I can't express how much that we love you. And I don't care about what some stupid piece of paper says on my birth certificate. You're my mother, Mom. You always have been, and you always will be. It's just a shame I didn't get to meet you until I was 17 years old. And I know you always have that talk with me of, I know I'm not your mother, I know I'm not your mother, but listen to me here now. Mom, I love you. Again, I don't care what that stupid piece of paper says. You're my mother, and I feel that in my whole entire heart. You and Dad are the reason I'm still here and I'm still breathing. And you forever will be my mother. And no matter what this crazy world throws at me, I'm just happy that you, Michael, Lena, Juju, Gio, and just everybody came into my life, and you perfected and you completed our family. Half of my life I walked around feeling empty and cold and just didn't know what it was like to be happy, and now I wouldn't trade it for the world. I wouldn't trade it for all the money in the world. So from me to you, I love you, Mom. Again, I hope you enjoy this gift, and it'll be here every day going forward. No matter what happens, Mom, you can always click on this video and see how much we love you. I love you. Bye.